All praises is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Master of the day of judgment. Unto him belongs all the praises and all of the honor. And I give him the praises, for he woke me up. He woke me up. Now, the prophet Isa said a whole lot of great I am statements. He said, I'm the bread of heaven. He said, I'm the resurrection and the life. That was not the prophet Isa speaking. The prophet Isa did not own any of his words. Now think about Jeremiah and think about Isaiah. Everything they said, that was not them. For instance, Isaiah said, I am God. Besides me, there is no other. Does that mean Isaiah is God? No. He was simply a channel. And when Jesus said, before Abraham was I am, he was literally being used by the God of the Bible. The God of the Bible is a father. The God of the Bible is to him that belongs all of the honor and all of the glory. When God the Father spoke, he spoke through prophets. And every time the prophet would speak, he would speak in God's name. And therefore, we have become the dummies who've been looking at the messenger rather than looking at the giver of the message. And that's our problem. The church is guilty of making a God out of Jesus. They are guilty, and they're going to bear their judgment. That is nothing but the truth. You see, God is the one who seeks his own glory. Jesus said, I didn't come to seek my own glory, but the glory of him who sent me. So if God the Father returns to the earth, he's going to seek his own glory. Everything that Jesus said, it was God the Father speaking through him. And that's the real truth. The problem with you is that you don't study. You don't realize that the prophet Isa seen a father in heaven. And this father is Almighty. I am the last day. I am the last day. Now my last name is Clay. C-L-A-Y. If you take that C and put it right up on that L lowercase, you have day. I am the man who knows the day and the hour of the destruction, of the death of Almighty, the last two witnesses. I have that information. I am the man walking around with the Rolex and the Rolex, okay? I have the dates. I am the Bilal with the pile of dates. I know the time of the end. I am Flavor Flav. Okay, I am the man, the black man, walking around with the clock. Okay, tick, tick, tock, tock. I've been singing about it. Time is on my side. Time is on my side in this last day battle. Time is on my side in this last day battle. In this last day battle. I got an Arab army, and they marching right behind me. Got an Arab army marching right behind me. Now, I was singing this song back in 2016. I am Flavor Flav. I have the testimony of the prophet Isa. I have the testimony of the prophet Muhammad. They was nothing but messengers. They did not own any of their words. They were being used by Almighty, the Father. Oh, how sad it is for you who does not believe. You're going to face the judgment. You see, all of the prophets of the Bible was nothing but microphones. What's the difference between Almighty? All the prophets of the Bible was a microphone for me. But you see, Almighty is Allah's microphone. I speak in the name of Allah. Okay? And you'll learn what that means shortly. We have to look at the Bible, and we have to understand that everything we need to know the truth is in there. Now, the Muslims, they want to sit up there and act like we don't have the gospel. We do have the gospel. We have the gospel of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So if the Quran is talking about the gospel, he must confirm the gospel. We have the truth of the gospel. The gospel lets us know that everything the prophet Isa did was by the Father. Okay? What's wrong with that? Why are you hard of hearing? Why can't you understand that we do have the testimony that we need in the Gospels? Everything is verified in the Gospels. What you need to know, what you in cahoots about. Everything is simple and plain in the Gospels. Everything is simple and plain in the Torah. Everything is simple and plain in the prophets. It talks about a descendant of David who will be raised up, and this man will rebuild the tribe of Israel, the nation of Israel rather. He will restart the tribes of Israel. He will be a light to the Gentiles. All this stuff is in there. A seed coming from David will rule in the end time. And the Muslims, they thought it was all in the Arab nation. No, it's not in the Arabians. Okay? I love all people. But I'm going to tell you right now, there ain't nothing in the Arab man. There's nothing in the white man. There's nothing in the Mexican man. Okay? There is something so significant in a black man by the name of Daquan Lamonte Clay. And this man has the die to restart the tribes of Israel. Oh, I'm going to piss some people off. I'm going to piss some people off because the judgment is here. Now, if the prophet Isa was honored, how much more honor should his father get? If the prophet Muhammad was honored, how much more honor should his father get? We have an honor issue going on. These folks who identify as Muslims do not respect their father. They don't understand that the religion of Islam is a religion where you receive a prophet through another prophet. You were receiving a prophet in the name of a prophet. You were receiving Al-Mahdi through the prophet Muhammad. You should have known that. Why do you think we have all these Mohammeds? All these Mohammeds. So many people are named Muhammad today because that's how it is in the heavenly realm. All the messengers, whoever sent a message, all the messengers, whoever spoke in the name of Allah, they were all Mohammeds. That's the mantle. Okay? Now, the Bible talks about God raising up a prophet like Moses. Now, according to the Bible, there's not nobody else named Moses. Moses was significant. Jesus was a common name. Jesus ain't the only one named Jesus. But you see, Moses is a picture of the Deuteronomy 18:18 prophet who would come in the future. A descendant of David, whom Allah is going to use to not only raise up the tribes of Israel, but to clean up this earth. This earth needs cleaned up. This earth is a mess. We need a cleanup crew to clean up all of the violence, all of the wickedness. We need a man of justice to come forth. And I am that man. I am the Flavor Flav. Wake up. I am the Jay-Z, the Alpha and Omega. I am the Rockefeller. I am the rich homie Quan. I am the Muhammad Ali. I am the Cassius Clay. I am the Denzel Washington. I am the Marcus Garvey. I am the Malcolm X. I am all of the most powerful, strong black leaders of yesterday, of yesteryear. They all was a type and shadow of the final messenger. I am Day and Friday. Okay? I am the man who knows the end. 2034. September the 16th, 2034. It's going down. It's going down. I'm the man walking around with the watch. Okay? Now think about it. Think about it. Use some logic. How is one man going to fill this whole earth with equity and righteousness, just like it's filled with wickedness? How could one man do that? This man has to be divinely protected. This man has to know the end. Okay? Now, this is a bonus for the Muslims. Now, Muhammad was speaking in metaphors. He told you that Al-Mahdi would be of the family of Fatima. Now, what is that going into? Fatima? What's in Fatima? The time. The time. This is going into the man who knows the end. The success of Al-Mahdi's ministry is that this man knows the end. Why? Because he's the father. The prophet Isa said, no man knows the day or the hour. He said, but my Father which is in heaven. And I've been telling you as much as I can, been telling you on every message as much as I can, that in 1982 I came down here. I remember the hospital room. I remember pieces of the conversation my mama had with the doctor. Yes, I do. Okay? This is the success. This is the secret to the success of Al-Mahdi. This man knows the end. This man has the knowledge. The reason why Allah will be able to rectify me in one night is because of the knowledge I have. It's the knowledge that's going to bring me to the forefront. It's the knowledge. I am the Ice Cube. Okay? I know the end. I am John Q. I am Jamie Foxx. I am all these men. Okay? Now Jay-Z, he was called God. He was called Jehovah. The God of the Bible is Jehovah. Allah has no sons, but Jehovah does. Jay-Z has a record label named Rockefeller. I am the rock that fell from heaven. Once was white, but now dark, now black, because of the sins of the sons of Adam. The prophet Isa told you, the stone that the builders rejected, that same stone has become the chief cornerstone, and you have a black rock on the corner of the Kaaba in which nobody has ever put together, only Al-Mahdi. I am the only person walking around with the revelation that that black stone on the corner of the Kaaba is a picture of the last and final messenger. Okay? Who is more than a prophet? He's a father. He is the voice of all the prophets. This man is Al-Mahdi. Okay? The chief cornerstone. And the prophet Isa told you, they kissing me every day as much as they can on that Kaaba. And I'm here right now in the flesh. I came from heaven. I have no sin. All I had to do was wake up. Now the Bible tells you in the book of Hebrews, be careful not to entertain strangers. Why? Because you know what? You could be entertaining angels. The Bible tells us that you need to be careful. Why you need to be careful? Because you know what? This brother gonna hold you accountable. The last two witnesses are on earth today. There's two spies walking around who is in heaven. We are here. And the Bible gave you a warning in the book of Hebrews, chapter 13. It tells you, be careful. Because you might think you entertaining a stranger, and this person is an angel. There's two people right now on this planet, all right, in the same city, okay, who is from heaven. Our origins is from heaven. We're spies to take over this earth. We're here, okay? That's why you gotta watch your mouth. You gotta watch your mouth. You can't be like these dummies. Now, I had one person send me an email, and they sitting up there saying, you not the Maddie, and they email is trespass 13 something, it equals 34. This is how blind they is. They testifying to what I'm preaching, that the world is going to end in 2034. So they on here sending all this message. So I simply said, some words, and I said, well, who is this, so I can hold you accountable. They don't even want to say their name. They just want to keep sending me messages. And the first message they sent me, I replied, who is this? They just want to keep yapping. I'm going to tell you about people. People think they prophets. Whenever you say you are, whoever you say you are, they want to say, no, you not. Because what they're trying to say is they are the prophet and you are not. Okay? I always love saying, who the prophet, me or you? Who is the prophet, me or you? Long story short, this person sends another message. I'm like, hey, I'm not finna respond. I am gonna block you if you won't tell me your name. And the person asks, well, why you want to know my name? Because I don't want to be sitting up there emailing somebody I don't know. That's so damn weird. Be a man. If you gonna sit up there and say I'm not Al Maddie, tell me your name. So when the truth come out, I can hold you accountable. But this is the cowards, the cowardly generation we living in. People hiding behind emails. Why are you afraid to say your name? That's because you believe I'm Al Maddie. You afraid. You don't know. You're not sure. Okay, you just running your mouth. So I encourage you, spread the word. Don't be a coward. Okay? Say who you are. I'm not hiding. I am Daquan Lamonte, BKA Almighty, BKA Almighty, Clay, put it together, Day, CD 34. I got over 30 albums out, doing all these CDs. And Allah's been trying to tell me, boy, you Al, stop living like a bum, get it album. And you have the time, it's on your wrist. You have the time of the end on your wrist. You have the barcode. You're here to decode the Bible. You the real lamb. You paid the price. You see that barcode? You paid the price. You see that? You see them stripes on your wrist? You have the stripes that can heal the nations, to help them bring forth fruit worthy of repentance. You are the Joseph with the corn. And Allah's bringing me forth every day with the knowledge. I encourage you to study what I'm saying. Find a scripture in the Bible where Jesus tells you those words belong to him. It says the opposite. Jesus said he didn't own those words. He said those is not his words. He said those teachings wasn't even his. Okay? Jesus was a microphone for me. The Prophet Muhammad was a microphone for me. All the other prophets was a microphone for me. The difference between me and all the other prophets is that I am the microphone for Allah. I'm his microphone. And he told me, he said, don't be afraid to speak in my name. Don't be afraid to speak in my name. If you was to say, I am Allah, when you say, I am Allah, he said, that's me talking. That's me. You my microphone. And man, I was just in tears. So I encourage you to wake up. Wake up, Jacob. Wake up. Assalamu alaikum to my brothers and sisters who will.